Hey guys, it's Jacoby, also known as the coolest nerd ever, back with another video. Today's video we're going to be covering how to revamp your website. Let's say for example you had one business model in mind and then down the line you decided to change your business model. You're probably thinking, do you have to pay for a whole nother website? Guess what? You don't. So I'm going to show you how to renovate your website, how to change some things on the back end, and how to make your website look exactly how you want it to. All right, so we're going to take a look at the front end of this client's website. This particular client, originally what we had, they were going to be selling products, selling courses, and now we're going more to a service-based business model versus a product-based business model. So I'm going to show you guys how to customize this section with a quick crash course, and how to customize and hide this section with a quick crash course. And then of course, we always have our handy dandy tutorials page. So if you guys are looking for more advanced tutorials, we always have this page here. That's digitalbrandz.marketing/pages/tutorials-custom. So you can always go here for more advanced tutorials. So back to the product at hand, we're gonna go into the back office of this theme. I'm going to select customize. Right? We always select customize. So in the back office of this theme, first thing you want to remember is that you're already kind of cutting off a little bit of the real estate of the website, because now the website is no longer full screen, so it's being scrunched in a little bit. So your products and your services may look a little wonky. They may look like the sizing isn't done properly. That's just because you don't have the full screen. So if you want to look at mobile, you can look at desktop, or you can look at full screen. You can change and organize it like this. All right. So what I like to do for a reference point, so this is just a best practice for me, and you can follow my best practice. A best practice for me is I like to reference slider, because it's easy for me to know that this is the slider. So for example, let's say you have our dynamic banner. You all know our dynamic banner moves in multiple pieces because we did this banner in Photoshop, which means it comes in piece by piece by piece. So the model, the words, and then the sign up now button. But let's say for example, you do not want to pay us every time you want a custom banner. All you have to do is select slider here, and you can select, and you read. That's going to be one of the most important things with working with digital brands, is we're going to encourage you to read. Similar to like your 10th grade English teacher, right? So all you do is select activate basic slider. And when you select activate basic slider, what do you notice, guys? The banner actually disappears at the top. All right. So the instructions here tell you to upload another banner or a slider with at least 920 width by 1200 height. All you select is add slide, and then you would add your banner slide. So of course you're going to need a graphic designer to design a banner for you. So this is actually a easier and more affordable way, because you can probably get someone to design a little basic slider for $50 to $100 versus reaching out to us and paying $200 plus for a dynamic banner. So that's the way that you can customize your own banner, guys. So all right, so what I made a mistake here, and I actually, let me see, refresh that. Boom. Refresh what I did. So I'm going to refresh that part, because I made a mistake and deleted the slider. So you don't want to do what I just did, which is delete the slider. So I'm just going to refresh that. So as long as you don't save it, you're fine. So I refreshed my website. Everything's coming back in. My slider is right back. So as I was saying, I like to start as slider. So slider is slider. Now this next section here where it says our courses, this is where we get down to the nitty gritty, guys. So if I want to change this section, which is a really important section, this is basically the GPS to your website. This is how you're going to tell people where they want to go. Some people are going to be interested in one collection, another collection, this collection. So for instance, this particular business has online classes, ebooks, and they also have worksheets. So for example, you may have a clothing store. You may want to have your collections as dresses. You may want to have it as, let's say loungewear. Another collection could be formal wear, right? I'm just throwing some things off the top of my head, but let's say you sell something like hair. You may want your collections to say bundles, Another collection can say wigs. Another collection could say frontals and closures, right? So with this section here, this is how we change this. We select the collection, and because the title says our courses, that's just the word right here. So you can always change this title, right? We did as much customization as we could. Now the cool thing about this collection section is that you can actually add more collections. So even though you may only have 3 starting out, you can click add collection. Guess what? You can add as many collections as you want. Now it looks weird as I'm adding the collection because I'm still editing. So if I select this, it looks a little crazy. I select the word under because it says center. When I select center, it's giving that black gradient over my picture. But if I select under, because I have it coded to work under, then I can put title here, and I can put book me or something like that, or let's say book me. All right, so maybe this will be your booking page. So I put book me, and you can either link this out to another website. Let's say you have a booking link. You can, or let's say this particular brand has another website. So I think their other website is called Wealthy College Kid. So if I click this and I wanted to grab this link, I can copy this link here, go back into my theme editor. I can paste that link right here, but I have to remember to actually click the rerouting link. So now when people click this box, they will be rerouted to the Wealthy College Kid website, right? That's pretty cool, right? Now, as we notice, you can't see the word book me. You're probably thinking, why can't I see book me? Because the background color is not showing properly. So I have to actually change that. Well, nope. So that didn't work. So I'm gonna go back to black and change this to white. There we go. So the second option was the actual color. So then that's how we go. So you want to just play around with the site. Like anything new that you work on, it will be confusing the first couple of times, but as you play around with this theme, you will see how easy it is to navigate and move around. So I'm going to remove that 4th collection because I don't need that. But for example, back to this, you can change this picture, you can change this option, you can change the name, you can change the direction, whatever you want to do. Same thing for the next section below. Right here, if you scroll, it says top sellers. If you look to the left, it also says top sellers. I just click in top sellers. I can change the name from top sellers to name it whatever I want. I can change the font. I can change the title font size. Make sure you're reading everything, guys, because you're going to confuse yourself if you don't read. Now, this is where you organize what products are being shown first. All right. So this particular business chose to show all of their subscriptions as their main products. What we usually have by default in the back office of your store is what we usually have is a home page collection, and we usually save this to home page. The reason why we usually save it to home page because home page is home page where you save all your products to home page, and then you can adjust how many products you want to show at once. So this portion will look either like this, allowing you to show 2, 4, 3, 6, 8 products, 16, or all of your products, or it would ask you how many products do you want to show on desktop and how many products do you want to show on mobile, depending on which theme you have. You can also animate it in, etc. All right, so that's pretty much how you control those 2 sections. That's all we're going to go over today is how to control the collection area, how to control the top seller area. I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of extra credit because I'm in a good mood today. I'm going to show you guys how to create a collection if you haven't watched my how to create a collection video. All right, so this particular business has subscriptions collection created. I selected products, I selected collections. So I just go here and I select create collection. And let's say I wanted to create that home page back, right? I select home page, and you can decide whether you want to manually assign your products or if you want the actual website to look for keywords and select automated. So you can select like your product title. So anytime a product has the word t-shirts, let's say you sell them t-shirts. Anytime a product has the word t-shirt, you can save it where the collection will automatically grab the t-shirt collection and put them all in the right collection. Pretty neat, right? So this is cool. I like to do manual. That's just what I like to do, depending on what I'm selling. So you can save it, but I'm not going to save it because I don't want to save anything on this client's website. So that's enough for this video today. I appreciate you guys for watching. Like I said, this was a special request video, and hopefully it was helpful. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. All right, now I almost forgot a really important part. Now, this is the cool part about your theme. Let's say, for example, you are not a product-based business and you're confused on why your website shows products. So we made it easily accessible for you to just hide your products. Watch this. I can scroll down on this page here. I scroll down to my top seller section. See this little eyeball? All I do is press this eyeball, boom, collection deleted. All right, or section deleted, or hidden. It's a better word for it, hidden. So that section is now hidden. I can bring that section back at any time, right? So let's say this whole bottom section, let's say I don't like this, I just want to hide it. That's all I have to do, is you can hide that section right there. All right, so that's really cool, where you can just hide sections. You can click in this section, you can change where it says text, all right, all that cool stuff. Well, no, this one is HTML advanced. So if you see like HTML advanced coding, you may want to leave that alone. But for the most part, whenever you see something that just like, don't mess with any of this stuff here. But whenever, for the most part, you see basic titles like this, we have it where you can go in and add. So like, for instance, this is a subtitle. Let me see if this works. I'm not sure if we got this coded. All right, nope. So subtitle, no. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching.